In this video, I'm going to be explaining how to create an auto number field inside of Salesforce. This is essentially a unique ID. I'll be explaining how to create one, how to set up the formatting, and how to move it around on the page. Welcome to the channel. My name is Nick. Thank you ever so much for giving this video a watch. Hopefully it will be of value to you. Just before we get into the video, if you do need any help at all with Salesforce, please check out my website below. We would be delighted to help. So without further ado, let's get straight into the video. In this video, like I just mentioned, I'm going to be explaining how to create an auto-generated number inside of Salesforce. So firstly, what exactly does that mean? Well, this can be applied to any area of your Salesforce system, including leads, accounts, contacts, opportunities. And every time a new record is created in, let's say, contacts, for example, an automatically generated unique reference number will be applied to that particular contact. Now, this is really useful for keeping track of your contacts, and also if you're integrating with another system, it helps for the integration as well. So if we head over to contacts, for example, and I'm just going to find myself, so Nick Boardman, as you can see here, you will be able to see that there is no unique reference number for this particular contact. And that's what we want to go ahead and do. We want to add a unique reference number. So if we go to the cog in the top right hand corner, go to setup, and then as you can see on the left hand side, we've got a list of different options. We want to go to platform tools, and then under platform tools, go to objects and fields, and then just go to object manager. Now you can go ahead and search through, as I'm using contacts for this example, contacts at the very top. If you can't see it, just use the quick find search feature at the top right hand corner and just search for contacts or whichever object you are creating an auto number for inside of Salesforce, and then just select that particular object. Now on the left hand side, you will see another list. We want to go to fields and relationships, and then we want to create a new field, which is going to be our auto number field. So go ahead and press the new button. Now you may be presented with this screen if you are using Salesforce Lightning. The back end of Salesforce has not caught up the front end, so this is not a problem at all. We just need to press the click here to open this page in Salesforce Classic, and this page will look a little bit different, a little bit more old school, but that's absolutely fine. Now you can see a list of all the field options here, but what we want to go ahead and do is, like I discussed in this video, we want to go ahead and create an auto number. So if I read this out, a system generated sequence number that uses a display format you define, the number is automatically incremented for each new record. So exactly how I explained earlier in this video. So just select auto number and then press the next button. Now we need to give firstly our new field a name. So I'm just going to call this unique ID, just as an example. You call it whatever you like. That will then populate the field name, so you do not need to worry about that. Now we have got an option for our display format. As you can see here, we've got this example A, and then we've got all of these different numbers. Now I'm going to explain exactly what this actually means, because I don't want anyone to be confused. So if I press the what is this button, we'll be presented with this pop-up box here, and this is very, very helpful. So we've got all of these different variable options. So this is a number, this is the year, this is the month, and this is the date, okay? So if we go to the examples, we can just add 10. So that's what this auto-generated number would then look like, just a 1 or 250 or 5,000. If we go for 3 zeros, then it would look like this: 001, 250, 5,000. Okay. If we go for however many zeros this is, it will look like 00000 whatever 1, and then 000,250, and then 005,000. So hopefully you're starting to get the idea now. And then if we wanted to use the years or the months or the dates as well, then what we need to do is go year, month, and then dash, and then the number as well. So, and then it would look like this. So 2022, the 10th, and then 1. So that would be the unique reference number, and that would be the date that it was generated. And again, you can add additional things like PO number, so purchase order number, and then you can add the number of zeros that you would like to create. So hopefully this is starting to make sense for you. So let's go ahead and create a display format, and hopefully this will give you a good idea. So let's go crew. Okay, So that's CRM crew. This is just a random idea that I've come up with. Crew and then dash, and then we need to use these specific brackets. I'm not actually sure what the name of those are. Apologies. And I want to go for 3 zeros, okay? And then close bracket, and then I want to add the month. So open bracket, and then I want to go MM, and then close bracket. So when a unique reference number is created, it will be crew dash 00, and then for each record it says 001, 002, 003, and then month. So at the moment it'd be 10. So it'll be crew 00110 at the moment, okay? And then you can select the starting number as well if you'd like to. So let's put like, I don't know, 9 for example. What we can then do is select generate auto number for existing records. So if you have a load of existing records you'd like to generate a unique reference point for, then you can go ahead and select that. I'm not going to select that in this instance. So that means that every new record that I create for contacts will have a unique reference number. So we then have a few additional options. We've got external ID, set this field as a unique record identifier from an external system. You can select that if you'd like to. It's a little bit more complex. I'm going to leave that for the time being. And then we've got a final option, auto add to custom report type. I would just leave that as ticked yes. So once you're happy, go ahead and press the next button. We then get our field level security, so our profiles and who has access to see this particular field. So as you can see, we've got the different profiles. So standard user, system administrator, it's visible, but it is read only. But because this is an automatically generated number, no one will ever have access to edit this number, okay? But we can remove it from being visible for, let's say, a standard user if we would like to, or we can hide it from a different profile inside of Salesforce. It's entirely up to you. Once you're happy with the field level security customization, just press the next button, and then this is the layout that it's going to be added to. In this instance, I only have one contact layout. If you've got multiple, you can select and unselect which layouts you would like this particular field to be applied to. So whichever layouts you would like this field to be visible from. Once you're happy, press the save button, and congratulations, you have now created a unique reference number field or an auto number inside of Salesforce. If I go back to our contacts and then press the refresh button, you should now see the unique ID. Now, as I mentioned, this will not be generated for existing contacts. There was an option on there, okay? If you wanted to, you can select it as yes, and then this will have populated. I'm going to go to contacts and create a new contact. Just going to create something up. So Mr. or Mrs., let's say Jamie, and then Harlow, and then account name, CRM crew, just as an example, and just press the save button. And as you can see, the unique ID has been created. We've got crew, which we set out as just words that we wanted to use. You could use absolutely anything. And then it was 009 was the starting number, and then 10. So we had 3 zeros and the starting number was 9. And then we got 10, which is the month. Okay, so that is the unique ID inside of Salesforce, and that's how it would work. Please, if you are unsure, this video has been a little bit confusing, just have a play around, test it, and then find out what works and what doesn't, how you want the unique reference number to work for you. If we go back to this contact fields area, go to the bottom, you'll see your custom fields and you'll see the unique ID. If it's not done what you wanted it to, you can just press the delete button, and then you can create it again and again and again until you've worked it out or you've got it right exactly how you would like it to be. One additional thing I'm going to show you in this video is how to move the unique ID from this part of the page to another area. So just adjust the layout of the contacts. So if we go back to contact fields, go to build, customize, and then we want to go to the contacts area, and then we want to go to page layouts. Now you'll see we've only got the one page layout, which is the contact layout. If we press the edit button on here, this should then load, and you will see all of the fields on the contacts and exactly how it's displayed. So you've got your unique ID, etc., and that mirrors how it's displayed here. Now, if I want to move anything, all I need to do is select it and then drag it and drop it to the suitable area that you'd like to move it to. Once you're happy, just go to the top and press the save button. This layout will then save and be updated. If I then head back to the contacts area, press the refresh button, you will see that it's now moved from here and is in the additional information, and the unique ID is populated, as you can see here. So hopefully this video has explained how to create a unique ID or an auto number, how to use the formatting setup, and then how to move it or around the page to suit you and your business. Hopefully this video has been of value, and I'll see you in a moment's time. Hopefully your auto number field is now set up, it's got the correct formatting, and it's in the right place on your page. If you have enjoyed the video or found it at all useful, please consider giving it a like, possibly even subscribing. If you've got any further questions at all, feel free to drop a comment below, or you can email me, as my details are in the description below, and I'll do my best to answer any questions you do have. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I will hopefully see you shortly in the next video. Thank you and goodbye.